Yo, what's going on, everyone? This is Valoramous. In today's DJ tutorial, we're going to discuss what happens when you insert a non-Rekordbox analyzed thumb drive into your CDJ-3000s and the differences between a non-Rekordbox analyzed thumb drive, yes, say that 5 times fast, with a Rekordbox analyzed thumb drive, and how you can navigate both if you're anticipating a gig on CDJ-2000 Nexus 2 or CDJ-2000 or CDJ-3000 club gig. I would recommend that you always export your music on a Rekordbox analyzed thumb drive, but if you don't have access to Rekordbox, I will show you what actually happens if you merely drag and drop MP3s or music files to a normal thumb drive and then insert that thumb drive into the CDJ-3000s in preparation for your club gig. So I'll bring my camera around to the CDJ-3000s. I'm going to show you exactly what happens and then how you can navigate if you are the first guy DJing or the second guy or gal DJing, and then how you can switch if someone's coming after you or before you. You can basically insert thumb drives into both CDJ-3000s or 2000 Nexus 2s, and then that's how you can conduct the passover between one DJ and the next. Okay, so this is the bird's eye view of the CDJ-3000. So if you want to insert a non-Rekordbox analyzed thumb drive into the CDJ-3000s, I'm going to show you what this will look like. So currently we have a Rekordbox analyzed thumb drive. So if I scroll down and go to one of my personal tracks, you can see that when I load this track, it's going to load the track with the cue points right here. I just changed the color of the bands itself. So when I press play, I can jump to these various cue points. Now we're going to take out this thumb drive. And actually it's on the other deck itself. So I'm going to take out the thumb drive. You can't see this right now, but I'm taking out the thumb drive. Now we're going to insert this non-Rekordbox analyzed thumb drive in here. And I'm going to show you what happens. So will this work if you're playing a CDJ gig and you don't have Rekordbox and you merely just put music on your thumb drive and you want to try to play this? Well, yes, and this is labeled DJ videos, but it's actually just music. So you can say Rekordbox database not found. For optimum performance, use Rekordbox. It's a free download, so it's really not any skin or money off your back other than some time. But this is what's going to happen. So if I load that same track here, it's going to take a few seconds to analyze this track. It's not going to appear immediately. Now it does display the waveforms. Let me go back to an RGB waveform. It does display the waveforms, but you would have to know your music. If you know your music, and in this case, it is analyzing the track appropriately because I know this is the 1 beat, and that little red tick mark is the 1 beat, but it does not have any of the cue points. It did analyze the BPM correctly. The BPM is 150 or 75. But if you are analyzing this on Rekordbox DJ software, when I analyzed it, it shows as 75 because on my Rekordbox software, I think the maximum range that I have set is 135, and that's because mathematically in my head, I know that tracks that are in this hard dance, hard style genre, all I have to do is just merely divide that number in 2. So 150 divided by 2 is 75. But in this case, it's not going to give me any Rekordbox analysis. It's just going to read the track or read the MP3 that's on the thumb drive and then allow you to play. As you can see, you still see the track, but with every track that I insert here, it takes a few seconds to analyze the track. Here's the next track. This is my track Someday. It's going to take you, or take the CDJ-3000, several seconds to analyze this track and display the waveform. And it does so slowly. That's just the intro section. Now it's giving me the first half of the track, and then the next half of the track, and then it's going to go to the end. That will disrupt your workflow if you're performing live as a DJ, especially at a club gig. If it's your first one, I'd rather be over-prepared than under-prepared. This would be under-preparation, in my opinion. And unless you are an upper intermediate or advanced DJ, you would probably struggle to perform this gig. And this track is also analyzed as 150 because there's no Rekordbox tempo information there, nor is there any cue points. Now you can set cue points. So we can go here, set the cue point, and then set the next cue point here. And then if you want to eliminate these cue points, hit call, and then just delete the cue points. But there you go. You can do the gig, but it is not optimal. So there you have it. If you have any other comments, questions, tips, or tricks to share with the audience, then please leave those in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video.
Through fire and through flame, I'll rise up and defend my name. In war and in death, I'll stand strong until my last